British champion, so plenty of quality. But you feel that it will be Timothy Cheruiyot against Jakob Ingebrigtsen. Men's 1500 metres. Well, the pacing, it's fair to say, being kind, was erratic in Monaco last weekend. We've got the same pacemaker involved. There he is, Sign, just coming over. But the first lap last weekend, they went through in a ridiculous pace, 52.5 seconds, and then slowed right up in the second lap to go through 800 in 1:51. They need something more evenly paced, and it depends really to a certain extent on how interested Cheruiyot is in going sub 3:30 again. The incentive, of course, for Jakob Ingebrigtsen is to try and beat Cheruiyot for the first time, and that instinctive, distinctive, forward-leaning style of Cheruiyot tucking in behind the pacemakers. And you have to say, on the first 300 metres, Tony, or 400 metres approaching, it's a much more sensible pace, and they've gone through in 54 seconds, which is exactly what was required.
Yeah, that's a pacemaker earning his money there. And people have gone with him. So often we see pacemakers go off and they set the time that they're supposed to, but the field doesn't go with them. So good to see that.
So Cheruiyot leading at one point in Monaco. You remember last weekend, if you were watching with us, he had a 20-metre lead. Not so pronounced here this afternoon. Jakob Ingebrigtsen, as he did in Monaco, running a much more measured race, and maybe Cheruiyot just reining in it a little bit. So Cheruiyot just tucking in behind the two pacemakers. Jakob Ingebrigtsen there in second place, with Philip just behind him, Gomez then behind him. Ingebrigtsen on the shoulder, 1:50.90 at 800 metres. The pacemaking is absolutely perfect here in Stockholm.
Now, where will this pacemaker step out? He's looking over his shoulder.
Cheruiyot then still stalking the pacemaker. Jakob Ingebrigtsen there, perfectly placed. Ingebrigtsen Senior is also in that group. Just Jakob Ingebrigtsen having a little look around. There is McSwain, who's coming up onto the shoulder of Jakob Ingebrigtsen. So Cheruiyot 1, Ingebrigtsen the younger 2, McSwain there is also, and Philip Ingebrigtsen just going back into 4th place as they hit the bell. 400 to go in the 1500 metres. Cheruiyot leading the way as he did before. He found an extra gear. Jakob Ingebrigtsen looking very calm and content there. McSwain taking it on and slightly boxing in Ingebrigtsen on the inside, maintaining his line. Cheruiyot then with 2:50 to go has a little look up at the screen. McSwain looking very comfortable indeed. So does Jakob Ingebrigtsen. These three moving away from Gomez. What has Cheruiyot got left? Will it be 11th time lucky for Jakob Ingebrigtsen as they enter the home straight? McSwain perhaps is spent. Cheruiyot then finds another gear. He's been really putting in some terrific work in training. Jakob Ingebrigtsen once again trying to get back onto the coattails of Cheruiyot, but once again it's Cheruiyot who has the final answer. He finds another gear, he pulls away again. It isn't another 3:30 performance, or just under, as in Monaco, but it's a respectable 3:30.25. It's an 11th victory over Jakob Ingebrigtsen for Timothy Cheruiyot. Another second place for